house, and he says, get it out of here.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
No good from Booker. Here's the Bronx. They're on a 13-4 run. And the dunk by Booker.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Los Angeles trails by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Booker finds Fultz. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Hits the three-point bomb. Bulls got 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Booker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Ball from long range. He doesn't hit that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Marjanovic. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's
that was worth the price of admission. And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Los Angeles trails by 17. And here's Fultz. 12 points for him. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, Jamal Murray.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Well, what you know is OG Anunoby has certainly seen a lot of the world. This young man, born in London, moved to Missouri as a young man, goes to Indiana University, and then gets drafted by Toronto. That's country to country, folks.
And so it's the Bronx. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them, and then a monster finishes at the cup.
We've got Devin Booker, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Marjanovic. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Fultz in at the point. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for the Bronx. Maker out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Green. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Fultz. Over Green. Green with the block. And he recovers it. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Bronx grabs the miss.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair. They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
A case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He feeds it to Jackson. And stolen by Cousins. Pass to Marjanovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And one can only imagine what Green will be like, great with a little time.
Still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
And so he hits both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
There's Green with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Clippers call time here. For the Clippers, Chamberlain comes in for Marjanovic, and Marley subbed in for OG Anunoby. "90 seconds now into the second half. There's the triple. No good from Booker.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now Maker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Green kicks to Jackson. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Chamberlain. Fultz looking around to the left side wing. Cousins, the pass to Booker. It's stolen by Maker. Here's Jackson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Now here's Booker, and that one hits back iron.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Fultz with the ball. 12 points for him.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Now here's Fultz. Down low, here's Chamberlain. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
For Los Angeles, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Murray's checked in for Booker. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Fultz. That free throw good from Chamberlain. 1:50 left here in the third quarter. The drive. Oh!
My goodness.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Marjanovic checked in for the Clippers. Here's Green, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Cousins.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Los Angeles trails by 21. Here's Murray, and the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now here's Green. He's got 9.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Murray, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Cousins. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Well, big frame, great hands, and Cousins a load on the offensive glass.
Marjanovic against Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Bronx shooting their first free throws of this game.
First team foul.
He's off on the first. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Clippers.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Murray. He has 7. No good from Cousins.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And that's what they want to see out of Jackson, getting out on the break and just busting it up the court.
And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Ja Morant.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Green. Here's Maker into the lane. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Bronx on top as they end the third quarter with a huge surge, and 18-. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got DeMarcus Cousins, Ja Morant, he's out there with Murray. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Marjanovic in at the center position. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bronx.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And not to mention all the steals they've piled up. They've gotten after it defensively.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Chamberlain's checked in for Marjanovic. Jones comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Stockton subbed in for Murray. And a new group getting ready for the Bronx. Sabonis, he's checked in for Bamba. Dawkins comes in for Jackson. Baylor, he's checked in for Thon Maker. And it's Ball in for Green.
Let's remember this is...
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Bronx making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Stockton against Sabonis. Back to Chamberlain. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Stockton and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Booker against Morant. It's tipped. They get it back, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the first one drops.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so Jones nails both of them. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marjanovic checked in for Chamberlain. Cousins comes in for Jones. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Morant. And it's Fultz in for Stockton. And the Clippers call time here. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
No good from Booker. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Cousins. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
Are you kidding me? DeMarcus Cousins, my goodness. Go ahead.
Now here's Booker. Here's Dawkins. And here's Booker. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 37.
Well, the mechanically sound shooting form of Devin Booker on display. That is pretty.
Fultz dishes to Booker. Over Booker. No good from Booker.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Can't hit the step-back jump shot. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Clippers. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his 5th foul. Marjanovic kicks to Anunoby. Fultz against Dawkins. Going inside and finished off by Fultz.
Right now, Markelle Fultz playing with a level of determination, grit, and perhaps most importantly, confidence.
And here's Booker from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 40 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
For 3, Booker. Dawkins the pass to Booker. Launches it. It's rebounded by Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint, Cousins. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And the 3-ball is good. Booker's got 11 in the second half. To the middle. Marjanovic down low. Defended by Sabonis. And he gets it back. And Marjanovic with the slam. The Bronx leading by 22. And here's Booker from the arc. Drills the 3-pointer. Booker's got 46 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the Bronx, another 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And here's Booker from the arc. Cousins pulls it in. Booker outside. Looking for Fultz. He gets it in there. Anunoby has the open look. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively. And guys, at this point, just a side note, they've got this one sewn up. He's probably headed to the bench one way or the other. Yeah, and luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Shooting for your home team, John Stockton.
And Stockton drops them both.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an
Don't be missing me, Mississippi, Mississippi, make him happy, make him coffee, make him get me chippy.
That's a lot I'm gon' spend. Tell me when I beat you to pull up, you gon' while I spend.
Fish, sushi, maki, living like London City, left me out. Talking Travis beat I found.
Yeah, you know that. And when they free us out, gon' be a film, a Kodak. Shoot me pouring right above the rim, like Polak. I've been ripping and running, I slipping on sliding, athletic tendencies. I've been upset. I provide the remedy. When we open gates up at Utopia, it's like Zootopia. You see the crosses over ya. That's how you know it's us. At 4 a.m. I'm phoning ya. Not for no shoulder up. The Jaguars open, clean us up. The way they folding tuck, yeah. In my white tee, yeah. Call up Hype Williams for the hype, please. Yeah, they gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Yeah, unboxes of checks, not my checks, not my.
I be where the light be. Bangers in the system, it's bangers in the system, it's ancient anarchy. Bangers in the system, it's like bangers in the system, it's like MIAs.
streets like a villain. I won't stop till I make a million. Even then, can't stop till it's a billion. Why? We get money cause it's singing. I'ma spend it all while I'm breathing. Queening, do it for my city, giving science I believe in. I keep blowing money like it's going out of season. I keep making moves while everybody else is sleeping. I'ma your girl and give her back like I don't need this. I can't trust nobody when they come with all this need. I keep all my Johnny Cash, look like I'm always grieving. Do it for my city, give her something to believe in. Riding through the streets like a villain. I won't stop till I make a million. Even then, can't stop till it's a billion. Why? We get money cause it's singing. Ice dripping, got my wrist dripping, dripping, life dripping. If you wanna pull up, then be my guest. All this shit chat, maybe you should say less. I just talked to God and he told me what's next. I ain't slowing down for nobody, I'm blessed. But you can catch me with the 3 stripes out on the east side. Yeah, you can catch me with the 3 stripes out on the east side. Yeah. Riding through these streets like a villain. I won't stop till I make a million. Even then, can't stop till it's a billion. Why? We get money cause it's singing. Ice dripping, got my wrist dripping, dripping, life dripping.
Nobody's the same all the time, am they? I mean, there is times when you've got to know it.
I was at the club, I know I was too. You can find some bad ones, you can find some good. I just want a good time, she just doing. I just want a real one, she can tell me what's up. I don't need you. And I'm riding round these streets like a villain. I won't stop till I make a million. Ice dripping, got my wrist dripping, dripping, life dripping. Ice dripping, got my wrist dripping, dripping.
On the floor for Bronx. At center, Arvidas Sabonis. Let's meet your home team. At power forward, at 6'9", number 3, Sharif Abdur-Rahim.
Go.
Now here's ball. Now the starting group for the visitors. Into the lane. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Beal against Booker. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Back to Beal. Off the mark there with a 3. Beal against Booker. And the officials call a traveling violation. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Takes it inside, and the shot goes.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Booker against Beal. from the arc. Booker can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Sabonis. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Booker against Beal. Here's Booker. The three is up. Here's Baylor. Takes the three. Drains the triple.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Alston. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Back to Beal. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-pointer. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And Booker puts up a deep three. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Sabonis against Sabonis. Pass to Wilkes. Free throw line jumper. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Outside Booker. Puts up a three. And it's Booker again missing.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Beal draws the double. Here's Sabonis. Nice D from Sabonis. Sabonis has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Booker for 3. He buries it from 3. Booker's got 9.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
And he drives in. Tipped. Offensive board. The 3. And they recover it. This one for 3. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Alston. To the inside. Abdur-Rahim.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Booker driving in. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Here's Alston. Hounded by Ball. Three-pointer. Beal drops in the 3. 6 points for him.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Beal against Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkes. Misses the 3. Outside Booker. He gets it off. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little...
Devin Booker He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Bronx. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Johnson is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Williams in at the point guard. Booker can't get it to go. Beyond the arc. Williams, that's good. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Who poked away? Stolen by Ball. Outside Booker. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Reed. And Booker pulls it down. The 3 ball. Fires in the triple. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Booker pulls it down. Fires for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Booker's got 27.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, Bill and Beer.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And Williams punches it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Oh, got that one up quick. Booker's got 30.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Williams passes to Grant. Here's Lambier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Baylor.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Booker can't get it to go. Grant, the pass to Williams. He takes it in, and Williams punches it home.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly.
Ooh, he got a piece of it.
No, sir, get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
And they get it back. Outside for Booker. Drives to the hoop, and Booker with the jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
In addition to Jeremy Grant, there were a bunch of great selections in that 2014 second round.
Tell me about it. I mean, how about all-star Nikola Jokic? probably the best player in the draft was a second-rounder. Throw in Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jordan Clarkson, Dwight Powell, amongst the others. I mean, just showing that you can find talent late in drafts.
That one goes in.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
.103 left in the first half.
Bronx foul. Elgin Baylor. First personal
His
foul.
shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Sabonis against Sabonis. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. Free throw drops for Sabonis.
Man, it's such a pleasure to watch Sabonis work. A great basketball IQ and an unreal passer for a big guy.
And Sabonis drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Wilkes. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 40 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Abdul-Rahim's shot is good. Give him 8 points now.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Outside Booker. Ball outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dawkins' shot is off. Here's Abdul-Rahim. He shoots again. Oh, Sabonis with a block. And he recovers it. And so it's the Bronx, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Pass to Wilkes. And here's Sabonis. Here's Alston. Deflected. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Pass to Alston. And it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Bounds, last touch by Ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Here's Wilkes. And they'll get another chance. Down low. Abdul Rahim. Ball outside. For three, Booker. No good. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. The visitors with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Ball outside. Pass to Booker. Fires the three. And it's Wilkes with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Here's Alston. He's got 5. Here's Lambier. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Alston. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
He drops it from range. Booker's got 39.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Booker. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Ball. 5 to shoot. And here's Booker. From deep. It doesn't go for him. Beal with it. Basket counts.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Dawkins. He's covered by Aldridge. The shot no good. Nice D from Beal.
Second team foul.
It's a 4-point ball game.
What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth. Not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
No good there with a step-back J. Here's Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession, and this time, LaMarcus finds it.
Booker for 3. And Reed pulls it down. Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in. Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Alston. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Aldridge. Soft touch off the glass. Aldridge has got his first basket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To three, Booker on target from range.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And there's the drive. Oh, Sabonis with a block. Booker against Aldridge. And here's Booker. He has 45 points. Offline with a three. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge with the slam.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down. But sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Bronx. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Thon Maker, Mo Bamba out there with Jackson. Then it's Green. Here's Alston, defended by Jackson. Three-pointer. Nails it from three.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Alston. Green covering. The shot. They get it again. Goes up again. Shot's good by Sabonis.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And that one's good. Green.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Russell to the middle. It's tipped. Here's Abdul-Rahim. They shoot again. And it's good on the layup.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Green for three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Alston. Green with the defensive effort.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Knocks it down from distance.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Alston with a bucket.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside, Green. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Green's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Alston. Green covering. Pass to Wilkes. Here's Alston. Here's Sabonis. Oh, Green with a block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Russell. Sabonis has gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Green. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Sinks it from distance.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Green for three. Counted from distance.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Booker, he's checked in for Green. Booker fires from way outside. They grab their own miss. And stolen by Aldridge. Grant, right side. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Man, that is almost the perfect arc on that mid-range J from Grant. You can see evidence of the work he's put into improving that jump shot of his.
In transition. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so Grant nails them both.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
For three, Booker knocks down the long J. Booker's got 48.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Connects from downtown.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.